Hello and welcome to this pick a card reading today. If this is your first time on the channel, I'm so happy to have you. Welcome to the card reading. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support and for being open to receive the divine messages that are coming through for you. And if you don't know me yet, my name is Jody. I am an intuitive mentor and channel, which means it is my job to listen to spirit and to provide the divine insights and information that is coming through for you. You can find out all about me and my services anytime at thespiritexperience.com. Okay, today, excuse me. Okay, today we are going to be receiving advice from your orchestration guides, your divine orchestration guides. So I have cleared the decks that we're going to be using, and I'm going to set aside, this is just an affirmation deck, basically. We'll be using that, the Stargazer deck, Bicycle deck, Oracle of E, and the Essential Tarot. We'll be using all of those during our reading, but together we will choose 3 cards for you to pick from Healing with the Fairies deck. Now, divine orchestration guides are amazing. They're the ones that are orchestrating all of the things. Divine opportunity, making sure things happen in divine timing and in divine order. So I love orchestration guides. We all have them. We all need them. Yes, thank you. All right, let's see what card 1 is here. Kindness. Group 1, card 1, kindness. Just a reminder, this is a collective reading. It's a general reading. It's not an individual reading, so please listen to your reading with openness and take the divine nuggets that are resonating with you. You can leave the rest. Card 2, peace of mind. Again, you're going to be asking your intuition which card is going to provide me with the messages that I need from my orchestration guides. They're landing these on top today, so I'm just gonna, wait, yes, okay. And group 3, trust your intuition. Card number 3, trust your intuition. So we've got kindness, peace of mind, and trust your intuition. Again, ask yourself, where do I need to go? Which pile do I need to click on in order to receive the messages that I need right now from my divine orchestration guides? And once you've made your selection, you can head down below and click on your reading to head right to your messages. Hello, group 1, and welcome to your reading. Today we're getting advice from your orchestration guides to help you along your path, maybe give you a heads up of what you can look at shifting, changing, or what might be coming up in the future, what they need you to do, where things may be blocked. Divine orchestration guides are amazing. They're guiding us all along the way and helping us to be, moving forward smoothly on our divine path. And so if you're ever finding blocks, etc., on your path, it's a good thing to ask them kind of what's up, what's going on, what do I need to know right now? So I thought this was a wonderful reading to do. Tap into that. If you're listening to this, you chose card 1, which is the kindness card. Kindness is, well, it's a wonderful heart-centered trait. I really feel like this group is very giving and caring, of course, and we'll see what comes up in the cards from the orchestration guides. Orchestration guides can sometimes be pretty blunt and just matter of fact because, they're arranging everything, essentially. I think they're like the traffic control in the sky, kind of like that. That's what I think of them like. There's always something going on. They're very busy guides. And you've got this beautiful little rabbit here, which I keep drawing my attention to with the fairy. Usually rabbits indicate like hopping forward, or fertility is another explanation of the rabbit. So we'll see what comes up. We are going to take a look at your thoughts, your feelings, the action energy, and your vibe. So your actual physical, your energy, your frequency. That's how this reading is going to be set up. But first, I'm going to just choose a card from the Oracle of E, which is a lighter deck, fun deck. Thank you. And, ooh, Wow, I flipped that and they went, you flipped it. It's meant for the end. We got a little peek. But I'll leave it till the end there. All right, let's take a look at these different categories for you, group one. I feel like I'm supposed to almost like calm myself with the energy of your group. So maybe you are just a calm person in general. They keep saying pulling from the top, so we're gonna pull all of these from the top. Okay, so thoughts, feelings, action, energy, what they may need you to be doing or look at doing, changing, shifting in the physical realm, and then your vibe, your energy. All right, let's see what we've got first under the thoughts category. Ooh, Queen of Wands. Love this energy for you. The Queen of Wands is a very confident, they just said staking her claim, which is very, very weird, but okay. Staking your claim on something perhaps. Because this is in the thought category, this will ask you to be very, paying attention to be very confident in your thoughts and not allowing anything to stop you there. So if that's been bothering you, which, yeah, your kindness isn't weakness at all. That's what it feels like for you, group one. They're saying, you know, being kind and caring and compassionate for others as well as for yourself. Yeah, it's not that you're weak. You're not weak at all. You're very, yeah, confident. They keep showing me that word, so I'm trying to say it so that it will kind of go away, like I've given it to you enough times here. It's being able to understand that whatever it is that you want to do, so you're thinking thoughts that allow you to feel like you can accomplish anything. Of course you can. It's determination. It's being able to forge forward with this sparky, fiery, light up kind of energy. And because it's in your thoughts position, your orchestration guides are, if you're already doing that, meaning people might view you is what they're saying. People might view you as this like really calm. As I said, I feel like I need to be calm here. Calm, kind, compassionate giver. But there's this other piece of you, and inside your mind, you know that you can do anything you set your mind to. And that's the kind of narrative that they need going on in your head to be able to orchestrate whatever's ahead for you. And so if you've already got that going on in your mind, then props to you, group one, because that's exactly what's being asked or given as advice. If you're not doing that already, it may be helpful for you to, start an affirmation practice or start recognizing what it is that you're saying in your mind. 5 of Pentacles here, yeah. So if you've been, if you have been sort of struggling with your own confidence or with being able to feel like you can do it or that you need to like wait for somebody else. And again, this is all in your mind. So what they're asking for you to do is remember that you have the key to this. You can be confident, and all you have to do is think that. Walk in the world with a confident mindset. If you have been, they're talking about being taken advantage of, and that could be anything. That could be, your expertise or, your know-how is what they're saying, or just your time and your energy. If you've been overgiving, in your thought process, whatever's going on as you're doing that, they want you to pay attention to, because that can create some blocks. How you think about things and what you think about yourself and what you think about what it is that you can do is what ends up transpiring. And so here they need confidence and for you to remember that you have the key. The 5 of Pentacles energy is it can be about worry or being like needy, having a lack mindset, right? And instead, what they would like you to do is recognize that and flip it to basically the opposite, a confident, independent, fiery kind of, I know what I'm doing, I know I can do it, I am determined to do it, and nothing's gonna stop me kind of mindset. It doesn't mean you're not kind. It's just that there's a bit of fire behind that beautiful calm exterior. That kindness. You don't have to sacrifice kindness and compassion for determination and ambition and confidence. You can have both. especially in your mind, they need this now. It's imperative for the path forward, is what they just said. It's imperative for the path forward. Okay, let's look at your emotional energy, your feelings. Oh yeah, okay. The High Priestess here in the reverse position. This is a massive intuition card, right? This is what she's all about. And she speaks to sort of the unseen or the unknown kind of energy. There's like intuition is paying attention to what you can't see with your eyes and what you can't hear with your, outer ears and what you can't touch with your physical hands. And this being in reverse position, you may have felt a bit disconnected from your own inner guidance, and sort of doubting your own intuition, okay? And let's see what the coupling card is. They're asking for that now. Yep. Two of Cups, Two of Hearts. If this is a result of somebody else, because the Two of Cups is a partnership energy. So if somebody else is making you doubt, is making you feel like, you're ridiculous for thinking that, right? For thinking this way, or that you have these ideas or you have these great insights and you want to move forward on the path, but they're stopping you by just, they're saying by dogging you, which is just not how I would say it. but fine, by sort of bringing you down and making you feel like you're incapable of that, or that's not something that you personally, group number one, could attain or bring to fruition, or that it's not a good idea, it's not a good insight. It's why would you ever think about that? If that's what's going on, this needs to be rectified here. Start getting into a better relationship with yourself, first of all, because and this will, yes, get connected to your own inner guidance and start loving yourself and trusting yourself. Form the relationship with yourself. Use the Two of Cups energy to, it's sort of like deny the naysayers, is how they're saying it. Deny the naysayers. So even if it is somebody who's close to you, not everybody is going to understand your vision, and this can get you down in the dumps and make you feel kind of bad about things, or make you rethink things, or overlook things, or redo things, etc. Like you're not trusting yourself to know that this is exactly the way it needs to come to life, and having that confident mindset to be able to bring that into fruition. So if you've been getting the intuitive nudges, and then either your own self, your own thoughts are not confident and they're not allowing you to bring that into form or to take the next step on that path, the path is clear for you to be able to start doing that. You may have had these kind of doubtful self-doubt, really, in your emotional body showing up. So that's why they need you to have this confident, powerful, independent mindset, so that when you do get the insights, you're not letting anybody stop you from moving that forward on your path. And by the way, you have the kindness card. So the energy there, the guidance there, the fairies that are working with your orchestration guides or what have you, right? Your spirit team is just telling you, you don't have to be rude to people around it. You just say thank you, but I didn't ask for your opinion. I don't know. That's kind of still a little bit harsh, but I just need you to listen, right? That kind of thing. You can still be nice. And if all else fails and someone does feel like it's just fine for them to give their 2 cents about something that you're talking about, and it's not helpful, it's not empowering, it's not, because yes, constructive criticism is not a bad thing. It's something you want to be able to look at, but that shouldn't take you down. It shouldn't shift your mind to make you doubt yourself and your beautiful ideas or the insights that you're getting around moving forward. So if you feel something is meant to be brought into life, or if you're getting, and it seems to be like, I don't know where this is coming from. I mean, I love it. It feels aligned, but like my mind doesn't get it. The goal is to step into a confident mindset in order to be able to move that forward despite what people say, and then to form relationships or talk to people that are going to, give you constructive criticism, but that are in general support of you and who you are. because everybody is intuitive. Everybody has different insights. Everybody's working on something, getting insights about something, and being led somewhere. Divine orchestration guides are coming in to tell you, like, you don't have to share your ideas or what you're getting for insight or what you're excited about, or the guidance that you're receiving with everybody, especially if they're bringing you down and making you doubt yourself, because it's wreaking havoc on your emotional body. Okay, these emotions do not fare well with the confident, independent mindset. So I would just pay attention to your relationships and how people are making you feel with their responses and their opinions. And if you don't feel like sharing, just be aware of that, because your insights and your intuition will guide you forward. And again, you don't have to be rude about it. Of course, you're the kindness pile. You're going to be nice, but that doesn't mean, again, that you're weak, right? Kindness isn't meant to be mistaken for weakness. We need kind people, but that doesn't mean you're weak. Okay, let's see what action and energy we have. We got the Two of Wands here. And this is showing up reversed. Yeah. Sometimes, well, the Two of Wands is about being able to make a decision to progress you forward. And so it's not kind of surprising that this is showing up here in the reverse position, which just says, you may be having a hard time stepping onto that path or knowing exactly which path to move on or what to plan. And yeah, be like not willing sort of to come out of your comfort zone around it, or just being afraid to, because again, you can see here that why you would feel that fear if there's something going on that's making you doubt yourself and doubt your beautiful insights. So this card, I'm going to get the coupling card, because action wise, the Two of Wands reversed is talking about not being able to act, right? Being afraid to actually move into that energy. That's why the mindset is so important. It's like start here is basically what they're saying. And they're giving you an overview of what it is that they are observing at this time for you, group one. And so if this has been going on for you where you're like, I don't know what move to make, and I keep doubting myself, and I'm not sure, how to plan this out or what's next. This card here, righted, meaning upright, provides this connection where you start to understand and will begin to trust your knowing and trust what's coming through for you to be able to start planning and making that step. They're also talking about writing this card, meaning flipping it, just one little step is okay. So, nobody even has to know about it. Just taking one step, brainstorming is what they're showing me. Somebody brainstorming on a piece of paper. And so, again, you don't have to share that with anybody, but sometimes we can get lost in our minds thinking like, I have to make this particular step in order for it to count. Yeah, and everybody's shaking their heads right now like, no, that's not it. Small steps that actually show your guides that you're recognizing the insights that are coming in and you're doing something about it is what's important here. So again, small things, a list, a mind dump is what they're saying. So brainstorming, a mind dump, even these small things where you're sort of dreaming about it or allowing those insights that you're receiving to come to life on a page that, again, you do not need to take physical action on or show anybody if you don't want to. Let's see what this coupling card is. Yes, Queen of Cups. So yeah, this is for you. It's done for you. That is the action. You're not doing that for anybody else, and you're not doing it for, it's like you have the goal in mind, but you're not doing it to reach the goal. You're doing it to feel like your emotions can stabilize, basically, that you can start believing in yourself and start trusting these, forming this better relationship between your egoic self, your physical self, and your divine self, your spiritual self, your infinite self and your finite self coming together to start trusting yourself and feeling really good about the plan. So it doesn't look like they're asking for massive action here on your part, especially if you've felt very delayed or afraid. All it is allowing yourself to start recognizing the insights and not letting somebody put you down about them. And then going to some kind of source, put it in notes in your phone, or sometimes I like to use like a voice recorder if something comes in, to just record it, and then you can listen back and see what else comes through the page, because it's all about you. You're doing it for you, group one. You're doing it for you. Yeah, it's really self-love, they said. It's really about self-love. So that's what they're looking for. These kind of tiny steps where you allow yourself to progress, but in a small way at first. And that will allow them to kind of see where it is you're headed, what it is you're dreaming about, get more information to lead you forward, right? Okay, and let's take a look at your vibe or your energy. Oh, this is a disappointment card, but guess what? You're getting it reversed. 3 of Swords here. So you must have been carrying some disappointment. Maybe this is from the past and you trying to do things before, or just because somebody else is kind of putting you down and they're like, well, maybe you should think about a different area, like a different, I don't know how to say it. It's like if you've always been in this industry, they're saying to you, obviously that hasn't worked out for you. Or maybe you're thinking that about yourself. Am I supposed to change industry? But if your heart is in it, then you've got to be able to trust your intuition. This card tells me that you are able to recover from this, that your energy right now, it wants to release the disappointment and the sadness and the hurt that has come from past decisions, past encounters with people, people's past opinions or judgments, okay? Or your own of yourself. It might have shifted your own judgment of yourself, but they're asking you to return to your divinity and start trusting those insights now. I'm getting excited for you because I feel like you're such a beautiful, caring person, and that if someone else were to come to you with their own insight or their own intuitive, hit that they're getting about how great this is, that their guidance is helping them, grow, you would never judge them negatively or harshly. And you wouldn't be like chit-chatting about them and talking about them to other people and, just trying to take them down for no reason. Like, you are a person who supports that. And that's what you deserve for yourself now, right? The Queen of Hearts, the Queen of Cups, she takes care of herself. She takes very good care of herself, and she does things for herself so that she can continue to give to others. And that's what they're asking you to do right now. So your energy is asking, it's needing, they just said, it needs to release whatever the hurt and the pain, and maybe you're carrying resentment, right? Like these lower vibrating emotions that happen when we are hurt or when we are disappointed. Your energy wants to release that now. It's kind of, it needs to. That's how your orchestration guides are saying it. And it will happen naturally as you begin to start trusting yourself and feeling more confident, saying more confident things to yourself, and getting these little planning tips in place or doing these little steps. You will start to release. Also, they're saying clear, clear, clear. Meaning because this is your energetic, your energy, your vibe, clear your energy regularly, group one. Because if stuff is stuck in there, if it's murking up your energy and it's from the past, your orchestration guides are highlighting this so that, because they know it's blocking you and it's blocking them, to be honest, right? Because it's always a toss back and forth with spirit and our spirit teams, where we are meant to receive the insights and then take some sort of action on it. And this allows them to have more information to guide us forward, to move things. And divine orchestration guides in particular are all about removing the obstacles, making sure that's timed right, getting you to meet somebody at just the right time, and order, divine order. So they need you to release the hurt from the past, or it's like self-doubt, self-confidence has taken a beating, it feels like. And it's been really painful, perhaps. Maybe you have failed in the past and you're just continuing to carry it as if you're a failure now, when that's not the case. The failure in the past was very helpful if you can learn from it and stop telling yourself that that's what's going to happen again. Okay? This is a call to trusting yourself in small increments, using this kindness on you and allowing yourself to forgive yourself, right? That's this card. This is a hurtful card around your heart center. So the best thing you can do is be grateful for those failures, be grateful for what you chose to do in the past that maybe didn't work out, and start forgiving yourself for making those decisions when you were doing the best that you could. Let's see. 9 of Swords, yes. See, this is a worrisome energy, this card. They're saying you don't have to lose sleep over this stuff anymore. You don't have to. It's cluttering up your energy. It's making your energy like murky. That's how I'm feeling. That's how they're showing it to me. It's like murky, like clouded, right? And so what they, again, clearing. Take showers if you can. Salt energy. So use salt. Clear quartz, wear one of those, carry those with you whenever you can. If you feel like there's a lot of negativity that's coming in from the past or that you're still carrying, use a smoky quartz. If you feel like your heart was really hurt and if this is a heartache energy, then use a rose quartz. Get some kind of high vibing clearing stone and use it, because it will clear out your energy and raise it to the highest possible vibration so that you don't have to lose sleep over this or worry or stress about this as if it's happening now, because the new insights are coming and your orchestration guides are ready. So it's very clear what they're asking of you. You seem like a beautiful person that has this energy available to you, where you're going to realize what happens when you start stepping into a confident mindset, and that you don't need somebody else's approval or opinion, really, to be able to trust your own self and start to make plans and start to take steps and start to care for your own self, forgive yourself, be kind to yourself. It actually allows you to release the past, especially the low vibing stuff. And yeah. They said, it's gone on long enough, group one. So it's time to be nice to yourself and kind to yourself. All right, let's get the message from the Oracle of E. I know I flipped it. 9, brand spanking new. Also a 9 here. Yeah, this is a thing of the past. The 9 of Swords is worry, sleepless nights, it's mental angst. Obviously from the heartache or the hurtful, disappointing energy. It's a thing of the past, brand spanking new. I am going to read it just because I love the verbiage of the deck, because it's fun. But you can see this is turning for you. Yeah, see, everybody nods when I say that. The control room nods. Brand spanking new. I feel like it's so available for you. They're just like, here you go. This is what's available for you. And they're going to watch and see what you do. They're actually very excited to see you taking consideration of your insights and where your heart is being pulled, or what you're getting there, what's making you feel really good. All right, let's read it. You know how it feels after a fresh rain? Everything is pure, clean, washed to its precious, beautiful core. Yes. You just want to stick your nose in the air and take a big whiff. That's your life right now. There is not one blemish, not one flaw. It's a perfect 10. I'm just yes, that's it. That's the card. That's the message. Wow. See, this is the thing of the past. Your mind will tell you this, and all of a sudden you're going to get these insights. And if you can start taking the little steps and planning, I mean, sky's the limit. It's a perfect 10, not one blemish, not one flaw. Of course, nobody's perfect, but this card is telling you this new beginning is totally available for you, and your orchestration guides are ready. They're gonna keep bringing you reminders, because that's what they do. They'll drop things in to remind you, hey, did you think about this? And if you give them something to work with, they're gonna, respond in kind by giving you some sort of insight. Or setting you up with someone, or I'm asking what other examples they want me to give. Or like removing an obstacle from your path that you once thought was always going to be there. It just won't be there anymore. Wow. I'm excited for you, group one, because you deserve it, right? You deserve it. And it's been painful, and that's over. Not carrying these blemishes from the past with you. Not a single blemish, not a single flaw. It's like a clean slate energy, for sure. And you're doing it with this beautiful heart-centered kindness, which I love. Love, love, love your energy, group one. All right, let's close out your reading with an affirmation. Okay, here we go. The universe always has my back. Yeah. Your divine orchestration guides are more than ready. They are willing. They are ready. They are excited. I feel like they're like, yes, let's do this. For you, group one, the intuitive hits are going to start coming to life if you allow these little steps to be put in place and you allow yourself to be cleared of the past. Brand spanking new time for you. Well, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and if you found it helpful, then you can let me know by giving it a thumbs up or leaving me a comment down below, and please feel free to share it with someone else who you think would benefit from these messages. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you'd like to see the pick a card readings that I post in the future. I am just, like I said, I feel excited for you because you have it in you and you deserve it. And I think you've just been taken down by some things, and we all make mistakes, we all fail, and it's your turn to step up to the plate and know you're going to hit it out of the park and start trusting yourself step by step, being very kind to yourself and just releasing this out of your energy and creating this void where all of this newness comes, where your orchestration guides are able to show you and provide the divine opportunities for you, that you'll be able to just move forward smoothly. Again, with this beautiful, calming, loving kind of vibe. You're doing it for you. Love your energy, Group 1. I hope that this served you. Thank you so much. Hello, Group 2, and welcome to your reading. If you're listening to this and you chose the second card right in the middle, the Peace of Mind card. We're going to be getting information and advice from your divine orchestration guides. And right away, when I put this card, pulled it up and touched it and then put it down here for you, they were very clear that this has to do with the future for sure. So if you have been in a worried mindset, or if you have been worrying about something happening, when it's going to happen, how it's going to happen, etc., leave it up to your divine orchestration guides, please, because clearly they're telling you this is where you're being led. This is what's going on. This is sort of, it feels like one of their main objectives is to orchestrate things in a way that helps you to understand this. Of course, you do have free will. You do need to be able to work with them and choose that for yourself. But it really feels like a future-oriented goal of theirs. So that's what comes from that card there, right off the bat. I am going to choose from the Oracle of E deck here. For a card that we're going to look at the end. We'll just set that up here first. And, okay, there it is. We are going to use the Essential Tarot. Now we're going to be looking at 4 different areas. Your thoughts, so your mindset and what they have to say about that. Your feelings or your emotional body, your emotions and what's going on there, what might be affecting you there and what they have for advice there. Also action-oriented energy. They want me to put this on the top and pull from there. Got it. And then your energy or your vibe. What's going on with your frequency? Okay, so that was very clear. They're dropping this bunch of cards out for us to check out. So thoughts, feelings or emotions, actions or what you can do, and your vibe, your energy. Let's see what we've got under the thoughts. Wow, look at that. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Okay. Whatever you're thinking, whatever you've been trying to work on, okay, especially if it's to do with this, to gain this peace of mind energy, you're on the right track there. Wow. They said, you're serving it up, you know, and they're going to like knock it out of the park. Jeez, this is powerful energy in your thoughts. What I'm hearing, like, I am the luckiest person ever. I am the most abundant person ever. It's like the affirmations that are going on in your mind. If you've been working on this, Group 2, you are in direct alignment with what your divine orchestration guides would like. And of course, at different times in our lives, we can all be thinking different things, but like I said, if you've been working on this, this is in direct alignment. So for some of you, this will be in direct alignment. The Wheel of Fortune is a turning point where you might have said to yourself, you know what, I'm not going to think like that anymore. This is what I'm going to think is available for me. And if you haven't done that yet, this is what they're asking you to do. It's like, good luck. I'm the most fortunate person I know. I am the most fortunate person I know. Thank you so much for guiding me. Thank you for bringing new divine opportunities in the exact right time, in the exact right order for me. I'm the luckiest person I know. I'm the happiest person I know. I'm the most fulfilled person I know. I mean, That's what this card is. So if you, whatever you need to do, I just said, whatever you need to do. If you're already working on this, keep going. If you haven't started this yet, whatever you have to do is what they're saying. To start thinking like this on a routine basis, this is a daily basis, they need it from you. They're setting something up. It feels like they're setting something up. Hard at work, your orchestration guides. I mean, I call them, divine orchestration guides are the hardest working guides in the business, I think, because they're always on. You know, whatever it is we choose to think or do, they're navigating on our behalf, or navigating and you know, maneuvering based on that. So really working in touch with them, they're just asking for you to go full bore into a positive mindset. 7 of Pentacles, yes. Maybe you're already doing this because of what you've already accomplished. So it's really it's catapulting you into a positive mindset already, because the 7 of Pentacles is about planting seeds, persevering, doing the work, making certain investments in yourself or in, well, it may have to do with work because it is Pentacles energy, or investing your money in something, in your home, for instance. And if that's made you feel really good, you know, if your mind's saying really good things about your investments, or it's already yielded something really great for you, maybe that's why you're thinking that way. But if you haven't yet, and you're just like beginning that, or you've taken a risk, or you're in the middle of doing the work, what they're saying is keep the positive mindset. This is going to grow into something great. They love it, the way that you're orchestrating it. And they love the way that you are essentially kind of, it feels like you're taking their advice, whether you know it or not. You're taking their lead. Like if they bring in an opportunity, you kind of go, yes, let's do that. I'll take that. Like you're trusting yourself. And look at what it's going to bring here again. So keep going. Whatever it is that you've been doing, whatever it is that your mind has been telling you is going to create prosperity or abundance or luck, or, you know, what have you. Whatever that turning point was that happened in your mind, if it hasn't happened yet, this is your sign that it's time for it to happen. What you've been doing is, you're destined to do it. It's part of your purpose, and it's really good. Wow. Well done, group 2. I just want to, I want to give you a round of applause. Okay. Let's look at what's in your feelings, emotional body here. Oh my goodness. Excitedly embarking upon a new path. This is what I mean. If you've started something new recently, or have had a shift in mindset, you've been working on something and you're just excited about it. I mean, I don't even know what else to say. You're on the right track, group 2. It's going to bring lasting peace of mind. That's what it feels like. And they are just going to show you the way. So if you're excited about something that's beginning, or you have a new idea that's come to light, or you've been working on something and starting to see some of that hard work pay off, it's all to do with a new way of being, a new path. And in your emotional body, I feel like you can feel it. Like your feelings about it are excitement, anticipation, all those good things. I wonder what's going to be coming up on this new path. Oh my gosh, I'm the luckiest person. I'm the most fortunate person. I wonder what is going to be presented to me. They're saying trust the path. Stay excited about it. You know, because they'll be bringing in the things on the path in the right, again, timing, order. Yeah, you guys feel like you have a trusting relationship. Oh my goodness. Ace of Hearts as well. You have started something that's just marvelous. Yes, marvelous is the word they're showing. It's marvelous, Jody, they're saying, right? This is connected to your heart center. This is could be a new relationship, right? Something new that is just making your heart overflow, and you're just so excited. You've got an emotional card, new beginning, with the Fool. New beginning that fills your heart. New beginning that connects you to your absolute highest emotional fulfillment. That's where it's leading. That's where it's leading. Peace of mind, peace in your heart, fulfillment in your heart. Wow, group 2. Okay. I don't think there's much more to say. Yeah, they said because there isn't. If you're excited about this new beginning, stay excited. It's amazing. What's going on with the action energy? Okay, you've got the Empress showing up here in the reverse position. Okay. The Empress is a nurturing growth type of energy, and they're talking about being careful of like they need you to be prepared to embark upon the entirety of the path. And so they don't want you burning out, trying to do things too quickly, trying to multiply your abundance too quickly. It's settling in and trusting. And that's really what I'm feeling with like sort of your core energy group too, that you trust that what you're saying about yourself to yourself and this new path that has begun or is going to be beginning. And you trust, it's like you trust the orchestration guides to lead you. You don't have to overdo it. Don't try to create something out of nothing, is what they're saying, how they're saying it. Meaning when you get the insight, when you get the opportunity, when it comes in, that's when you go. But if there isn't anything, don't make up something to do. Don't force yourself, because when they ask you to rest, yeah. If you, right, thank you, yeah. They're talking about how like, this is a beginning of a new path. You don't know what's up ahead. You're trusting and you know it's going to be wonderful, okay? And you're going to learn a whole bunch and it's going to provide you the peace of mind, etc. But if they're asking you to take a break or rest, you'll know that sometimes by understanding that there's not much to do in this moment. And so your part of that co-creation process is not forcing yourself to find something to do, to create, to grow, to nurture. Like if there's nothing to take care of, then don't worry, because you can burn yourself out here. And oftentimes Spirit will provide us a segment of resting where before they're going to give us something that really needs our attention or our energy. So just be careful, I would say, moving forward, group 2. Be aware of if you're up in your head making up stuff to do or feeling like you need to do something when there really isn't anything that you're being asked divinely to do. Because see, what happens is if you burn yourself out, it changes the divine setup, right? And that's your choice, right? It's your choice to keep going when they are not giving you something to do. It's your choice to make yourself feel better by doing. If you're meant to be resting, then rest. Don't try to create something out of nothing. It's like they're talking about Rapunzel. I think Rapunzel? Is it Rapunzel? The old school Rapunzel, I think, where you're spinning straw into gold. Like, don't force things. Yeah. Because they'll show you exactly where to place your energy in the future as you continue on the path. Okay, coupling card is, the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands it might be conflicting energy for you. You might be you're so excited. There's a new path and you're thinking all these wonderful thoughts because of the things that you've already been able to do and already been able to work on. So it might be conflicting energy for you. The 5 of Wands can be like a conflict, or it feels like you competing with you, though. I'm not so sure that it's someone else. You could be, it's possible that you're trying to keep up with the Joneses, is what they just said. Keep up with the Joneses, or you feel like you're in competition with someone else. You got to get it out first. You got to do it better, all of that. If that's you, watch out for that, because it's not the vibe. The vibe is a trusting vibe. The vibe is we're working together, co-creating, and they don't want you to be focused on that. The best use of the 5 of Wands is preparation energy, being able to prepare yourself. And if that means not pushing it, then don't push it. Okay? Don't get lost in, fighting with yourself or for a position or somebody else. Because exactly what's meant for you, it won't ever pass you by, right? Your orchestration guides are not going to be like, nope, you missed it, so that's never going to be available for you again, or you don't deserve it anymore, right? So don't worry about missing something that isn't yours, right? Because that's impossible, okay? Whatever's meant for you will find you, will be provided at the right divine time in the right divine order. Exactly what is meant for me is going to find me at the right divine time in the right order. And if there's nothing to do, then I'm going to rest, or I'm going to do exactly what I want to do. I don't need to push this forward. Push being the key word, right? Okay. Yeah, don't get lost in the competition of it. It's not worth it, and they're prepping you for something. Brand new, heart-centered path. Yes. Okay. I'm seeing if there's anything else. They just don't want your cup running dry is what they're saying with this heart energy. So exhausted, that you can't even, that everybody has to kind of take a pause now for you to recover from that. And then you got to gain your strength back, So just be aware. Just be aware. It's okay to rest and having fun and taking a time out, taking a break is also preparation. All right, let's see what your vibe's about, what they got here. Oh, yeah. 3 of Pentacles. Okay. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse position. This is a collaboration card, usually, and it's about coming together to do the work. I'm wondering, or what I want to say is who you're working with. They may be rearranging who it is you're meant to work with. Because if something is sort of weighing on your energy, like the people that you're collaborating with, they may not belong, thank you. They may not belong on the new path, is what they just said. Also, if it's not aligned with this energy, then they'll go. They'll remove them. Or you may be guided to stop either working with them or using their services is how they just said it. So if you're using somebody's services and it hasn't been working out well, maybe that's who doesn't belong on the new path. Because it's reversed, it's like understanding who it is that's going to best fuse, that's how they're saying it, best fuse with your energy moving forward, to create the peace of mind energy that they're going for. And I'm sure you're going for as well if you chose this card. So look out and pay attention to what's making you anxious, fired up, confused, annoyed, frustrated. And look around to see if if you're being affected by somebody else who you're collaborating with, or as they said, a service that might be being provided. I don't know exactly what they mean, but if that's in business, you may be outsourcing something or using a certain service where people do things and they haven't been returning the things the way you want them. And so it may be time to let that pass. Yeah. 4 of Pentacles energy. Wow. Okay. The goal of it is to create a stability for you here. Financial stability, of course, a grounded foundational energy. And so they're going to be looking for the right people for you to collaborate with. I would pay attention to how your energy feels. The vibe of it and what you want is to feel very grounded, feel safe, feel secure, feel stable in your life and with your money in particular, because you've got 2 Pentacle cards here showing up. And so if something is out of sorts there, if you're spending too much money on something, then they don't want it cluttering up your energy. They're saying even if it is just sort of a passing thing, if you're going to get services, because they're showing me somebody kind of laying on a table now. If you're going to get services and they're not providing this stability feeling for you, meaning you feel like, oh my God, I don't want to spend the money on this, or it's not providing me what I'm looking for it to provide, what the intention of it was, then it may not belong on the new path. The goal is for your energy to feel, as I said, grounded, foundational, stable, and to feel like it's root chakra energy. It's all root energy. So if you feel unseated or frustrated or annoyed by something, or like you're spending too much money on it, or like you're not getting what it is that you're giving, pay attention to that, because they're saying it's clogging up or cluttering your energy. And sometimes it comes and then you kind of let it go and it goes. But for the new path, because you've got such good new energy with a fabulous mindset based on what it is you've been working on or doing, You don't want to clog it up by keeping somebody or being or working with somebody longer than you need to. Okay? It's just clogging up your energy, and then you have to kind of like unclog it. That's how they're giving it to me. Interesting. Okay, so some shifts need to be made to be able to have that energy be more clear and foundationally grounded for you. For you to feel grounded is really what it is. Yeah, spending your money on the things that feel really good, and your energy will feel good. Okay, let's see what we've got from the Oracle of Eve for you, group 2. Ooh, 36 head games. It's yellow like the Wheel of Fortune. Let's read. Head games. I love these descriptions. They're so fun. The trouble with smart people, and yes, that means you, group 2, is that they occasionally have a tad bit of difficulty surrendering to the big guy. They want to analyze everything, figure everything out, go from A to B to C to D ad nauseum. So here's all you need to know about this. Sometimes it's better to let go. Yes. If that's what you needed to hear, group 2, then absolutely. Peace of mind is yours. Sometimes it's better to let go. I mean, we've gone over why you would be getting that card, of course. The mindset is about trusting and high vibing based on the work that you're already doing or that you've done. Okay, and it's a new beginning. So get excited, stay excited, release and surrender. Don't overdo it. No need to compete. You're not in competition. Smart people, and that means you, right? You can make these beautiful decisions and release any kind of static in your head, is how they said it. Static in your head that keeps wondering about something. Release it, let it go, embark upon the new path, get excited. Your divine orchestration guides are like, yes, absolutely. I can feel it almost unfolding in front of you with such positivity. Something's changed, right? There's been a turning point. If it hasn't happened yet, it's coming soon, and it's based on what you're doing. Now, you always have a choice though, group 2, so that's what you have to remember. They're warning you. They're showing you what may need to be let go or areas of life that you might need that's cluttering up your energy or cluttering up your mind or making you overthink instead of getting this peace of mind energy. But they're on board for co-creation for peace of mind. And so you've got to be able to surrender and trust sometimes, which I feel like that's the core of your energy anyway. So stepping into that is going to make a world of difference on this new path for you. I hope you found this reading helpful, group 2. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, or you can leave me a comment below about what this new path is all about, perhaps. If you know someone else who might find it helpful, feel free to share it with them so that they can receive the messages that they need. And please hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted when I post a new pick a card reading. Wow. I wonder what this beautiful new path is all about for you, group 2, but I certainly know that it's going to bring you some peace of mind, some beautiful, stable energy. You may not have to be working in the same way anymore. It feels like you've set yourself up. If you haven't already started this abundant mindset, I mean, they're like, get out of that crazy static energy in your head. Do this instead. Because it's totally available for you. Something that's going to fill your cup, make you feel super stable, and your divine orchestration guides are ready to allow that path to unfold. And will you allow it to unfold and trust as well? That's the question. I wish you nothing but the best, and I hope this reading served you. Thank you so much, group number 2. Hey, group 2, while I was doing the third reading, the card 3 reading, group 3 reading, they reminded me that I did not pull you guys an affirmation card. So I'm adding this to the end of your reading. I hope that you see it. I know that whoever is meant to see it is meant to see it. Interesting. They just didn't have me pull it. Ooh, and look at that, popping right out. All right, let's see what they've got for you. For some of you here. I give myself the care and attention I need to thrive. Oh, I love that. And it brings in this beautiful peace of mind energy for you, of course. I give myself the care and attention I need to thrive. I hope that that served you, group number 2. Thank you so much. Hello, Group 3, and welcome to your reading. Today we are going to be getting advice from your orchestration guides, which I love, hardest working guides in the business. And if you're listening to this, you chose the third card. Trust your intuition. This is a interesting energy that's coming for you from this card just right off the bat. They were talking about how this is basically the path forward for you. So, they were singing that Police song, every step you take, every breath you take, every step you make, or something. And it feels like as you move along your path, it's all intuitive energy. Well, my spirit team explains it as living the guided life, right? Where you're just very aware that you are being intuitively guided along the way, that you can trust your intuition. And to have this come through with this kind of a pull, divine orchestration guides, they're gonna be pointing you, right? Because that's what orchestration guides do. They set things up, they tell you the right time for things. Go ahead. They remove an obstacle, go ahead, do that. They'll bring somebody in at the exact right time, in the right order. They'll tell you how to move through your day. Generally speaking, that's kind of usually how I move through my day as well. Like, all right, what's next? So being very in touch with your intuition and kind of letting go of very strict plans, maybe in order. We shall see. Pulling an Oracle of E for the end of your reading there. We shall see what it is they guide you to today, but it feels like a very connected energy where it's affecting your kind of day-to-day life. They want you investing day-to-day. They want you in touch. That's how it feels. They want you in touch, which again, they call that leading a guided life, which is you're not in your head as much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull 4 different categories. Your thoughts, what's going on in your mind, and then feelings and emotions, your emotional body there, and what they have for direction there. Okay, from the top 2, yeah. Well, let's continue. So thoughts and your mind, what's going on with your emotional body, feeling center, what you can do, action, and then your general vibe or your energy, your frequency, and what kind of advice they have for you there. So let's just start with the thoughts and the mind. 10 of Swords here in the reverse position. They're saying, don't let it end. Don't let it end. You must be pondering in your mind. The 10 of Swords is obviously, swords have to do with, communication, your mind, higher communication as well. And the 10 of Swords is an ending of some sort. It's something coming to fruition or coming to a close. Sometimes it can be, they're saying like your mind is not wanting to let go of it, or it's hard to let go. Interesting. Yeah. They said you're only thinking about what you're going to lose, not what you're about to gain. Okay. So the focus then would be on realizing you can come out of this. I mean, you do have it showing up reverse, which is it's ending, and they want you to be able to use it. It's like focusing your mind on what it is that you have instead of what you don't have, and how you're going to recover, and what beautiful energy is going to come as a result of this ending, of this concluding, is how they want me to say it, of this concluding. So it's inevitable. And if your mind's been trying to hold on to it and just thinking about, how it was, or it's not going to serve you. They need you to trust your intuition that it's going to be okay, right? And that actually it's going to be way better than okay, is how I feel it is. You're going to be able to recover from this. You're going to be able to feel rejuvenated, really, on the back end of it. And it's like it's going to be better than you think it is. And your mind has been telling you, no, no, like avoiding. Yeah, 8 of Swords, 8 of Spades, yeah. So there's some kind of, the 8 of Spades is a card that asks you to look into the illusions of your mind. What's going on in your head that isn't based in reality and is not serving you, because you have the power. You're actually not being victimized by this situation, is what that says. This can be a victim card, Eight of Swords, where you put yourself in a victim mindset, and so then you become the victim, when really you have everything you need to get yourself out of it, or to let it go in this case, and to spin your thinking to what they were saying, which is what you're going to gain as a result of this kind of a loss or this kind of a conclusion, and recognizing what you have available to you. So that's what you want in your mind, always picking up on. Yes, it's not right. Thank you. They're making it very clear now that it's not to say that you're not meant to experience or acknowledge the loss. That's not it at all. It's in the same breath. Oh, every breath you take, every step you make. Again, with that song. Yeah. It's like, in the same breath, or the next step, I guess, if we're connecting it to the song, that police song they keep singing, you're experiencing the loss and acknowledging the conclusion, while also then asking, what am I gaining here? How am I rejuvenating? How am I going to heal? What am I not seeing? What kind of power do I have? Illuminating your inner truth and your divine truth. Yeah, and the good stuff in your head. So really, at base level, your orchestration guides are telling you, this is concluding, no matter what your mind wants, it needs to close out, and pretending that it's not doing that is not going to help you any. It's not going to help them any either. You know, intuitively, if you tap in, you'll understand that this is actually happening for your highest and best, is how they're saying it, which is a little bit that's a saying sometimes people use, highest and best, right? And that you have all the power here in your mind to switch that around. At the very least, make sure that if you are thinking about the loss and what it is that you are losing, or what it is that is concluding, that you're also thinking about what comes after that, or what it is that you are gaining, or what it is that you are beginning to, or as well. That's what they're asking you to do in your mind at this time. You might have to tap in, to your intuitive self to be able to see that higher truth, or understand that you really do have power in this situation, that all is not lost, and that you are going to be able to recover. Okay, let's see what's in your emotional body here. Oh, geez, the Tower. Again, though, you've got it reversed. The Tower is always some kind of a sudden change. In this case, it may be a sudden loss, because we're getting this here, or a sudden realization of that this isn't going to be the way it was anymore. And it's been obviously it's been affecting your energy. It might be causing you to be afraid of what's to come, or afraid of what is changing. Because it's reversed, again, you have power here. It's okay. Divine orchestration guides, again, they deal with the timing and the opportunity and the order of things. And they're talking about how this needed to happen right now. This needed to happen right now. And so that's why they're giving you this up front, to kind of tell you how to maneuver and navigate your mind on the back of this kind of a feeling, which is something suddenly changing, and it's usually, again, connected to some kind of loss, okay, which we're seeing here. Because it's reversed, you have personal power in this situation. So if your emotions are all over the place and making you feel, again, like you don't have any power, the truth is you do. This situation is meant to empower you emotionally, which is interesting. That's why they're saying all is not lost. You are about to recover. You're going to be able to recover from this, and you're about to step into a different kind of understanding about who you are and what you're capable of. Ace of Hearts. Another pile got that there. Exact position. See, it's a new beginning. It's a new way to experience your life, is how they just said it. It's a new way to open your heart. It's a new relationship, perhaps. So if there's a relationship that's ending, there's a new one that may be beginning at the same time, or very closely, or maybe you're building a new relationship with yourself. And they just said, loving yourself first is key here. So lots and lots of love. Lots and lots of love for you. Group number 3, it's going to be so important to navigate through this kind of transformation and take back your personal power. Wow. I'm so sorry. Whatever this is that is concluding, I'm so sorry. If it's been really hard, etc., they're telling you, though, that you're taken care of fully in this, and that you have everything it takes. You have everything you need to be able to recover. They'll be guiding you right along the way. That's why they're asking you to step into your intuition here, because it's sort of like they'll give you the answer. They'll give you the solution. They'll give you the next step. They'll be there with you every step of the way, every breath you take, every step you make. They're going to be there with you, guiding you along step by step. So you're not alone. Definitely not alone in this. And something new is definitely beginning. Something new that you'll be able to open your heart to. Group 3. Okay. Let's see what's in the action and the doing. The Strength card. Okay. If your energy's been feeling low, there's a rest here. But this is also, really tapping into and remembering that you're strong and you are supported in this. And you have the inner strength and inner power to persevere through this, that it's going to be all right. They're going to keep reminding you, is basically what they said. Again, with the song. Guys, we get it. that police song. I'm trying to remember the lyrics of it, but if you feel called to go and listen to it, they just keep repeating it. I think the message is that no matter what, you're not alone. They're working on your behalf, and you have the inner power and the inner strength to persevere through this, that you will be able to come out of. If you're feeling low energy, if you're feeling a low vibe, that it's all right. This isn't an action position, so it's a reminder to don't doubt yourself and don't doubt your strength. You've been through a lot. You have courage. When you feel called to it, when you feel that light up, or if you're getting in touch with your intuition and really starting to ask for the support, if they tell you to make a move or to gather your strength or to gather your courage or to be brave at this point, trust your intuition in that space to do that, to show up there and be able to do that. All right, let's see what the coupling card is. The 2 of Wands, yeah. This has to do, again, the future is, okay. They're talking about indecisiveness and not feeling like you're even strong enough to handle that sometimes. You're not knowing what the path ahead is. They're taking care of it for you. I don't even know how to, it feels like, again, it's almost like you're going to be walking hand in hand with your divine orchestration guides, kind of helping you along your path in the future. The 2 of Wands is about, making choices to progress forward. And so that's why I'm saying you want to be close in touch with them, because first of all, they're asking you to trust your intuition and to make decisions from there, but they'll be able to help you remember that you do have the strength and courage to do it. And they'll help to guide you onto the right path and make the best decision for you to progress forward in the best possible way. Okay. It doesn't feel like a forcing energy, but it does feel like there will be divine times and divine markers that you'll be getting to where they're going to say, okay, it's time to do this now, or they just said, you got to go back to work now, something. I don't know. It's like you got to get out of bed now, or you got to go take a shower now, or, they'll kind of give you direction, and they're telling you, you have what it takes to be able, you have the strength and the courage and the bravery. You have what you need to be able to progress when you're guided to take that action when you need to, even if it's a small one. Don't underestimate the little small actions. Sometimes they can really pull you out of a hard time and start to, you start to gain confidence, is how they're saying. You'll start to gain your confidence back. Trust your intuition along the way. Ask, what am I meant to do right now? And if they say sleep, then you sleep, right? And if they say time to get up and go to the grocery store or something, or whatever it is, okay? They'll keep reminding you of your points of power and your points of strength. You're not alone. Wow. You're definitely not alone here. I mean, none of us are, but it's just a very present feeling from the orchestration guides for you, group 3. Let's see what's going on with your vibe or your energy. Okay. The 8 of Cups. Yeah, something went on here. The 8 of Cups is an energy where something is not fulfilling you emotionally anymore. You're going to have this new opportunity, though, to be fulfilled. So remember that, even on the back of this change. You may have chosen it. The 8 of Cups is about walking away from something that isn't fulfilling you anymore, that isn't fulfilling. Now, if this just happened because we have the Tower here and this ending here, you know, if this happened, then remember, it's been divinely orchestrated to be happening that way. We're talking about divine or orchestration guides here today. I want to almost get the coupling card first, yes. Well, because if you're choosing to walk away and this is sort of stagnant in your energy, then they'll want you to walk away from it to clear it out. Because the 8 of Cups always feels like a freedom card, because you are no longer going to be kind of housing what isn't fulfilling you in your emotional body anymore. And so, you know, your energy gets affected by that. And this is your vibe or your energy. So if something is still there and you're trying, again, with this headspace, not to let it go, wanting it to not be over, then they're telling you it's cluttering up your energy. It feels like it's bogging you down. Like, look at all these cups on top of each other just spilling out. It just feels like it's not fulfilling you anymore, and it's bogging your energy down. It may make you feel like you're not very strong. Wow. All right, I'm going to take this bottom card because that's what they want. Ooh, somebody just screamed no at me. You want me to put this back in? Why am I looking at it then? I'm just listening for you, group 3. Confusing signals from spirit. In the top? No. Keep shuffling. Maybe they want 2 cards here. The 7 of Wands is that it's a perseverance card, but you're protected. You can rise to the occasion. You can allow yourself to clear out your energy, to be able to move forward without this heavy weighted vibe. Wow. Okay. Jeez. The 10 of Swords again. So see that again. Yeah. Time to let it go. It's coming to an end. It's not fulfilling you anyway. It hasn't been fulfilling. It's been hard. They just said it's been hard. They want something much better for you. They're going to, again, walking hand in hand with your orchestration guides. They're going to be there with you every step of the way. You have what you need. You will be protected in releasing what is ending here. Wow. And walking away from it. It's going to clear your energy out. Make you feel like a brand new path is available that's really going to fulfill you, right? By walking away here, we get a different kind of energy. By accepting the sudden change or the turn of events or the transformation, by stepping into that personal power, a new path begins, a new way to love yourself, possibly trusting your intuition, possibly leading a guided life here. But you've got to walk away from it. It's really cluttering up your energy. It's going to leave. You're getting the 10 of Swords twice. It's already concluded, is how they're putting it. And it's for your best and highest, again, they said. Let's see what's under this Oracle of E card for you. Oh my gosh, beautiful. Everything is beautiful. I know it might not feel like that, group 3, but again, you are not alone and things are changing for the better. This change is for your best and highest. Love that for you. Let's read. 32. Okay, get ready to be dumbfounded in the best possible way. You will be speechless at how beautiful your life really is. Things that once seemed common, that you often took for granted, are about to show off their true colors. Real beauty is about to come into focus. You can thank the universe later. Wow. Wow, I'm getting chills. Yes. This is meant for your best and highest. They're asking you to trust that now. Group 3. I'm so sorry if it has been difficult or painful and hurtful, but it's time to step into leading a guided life, being more connected to your intuition, beginning this new path, knowing you have the power to do that. You have the power to do it. You don't have to stay unfulfilled. You can clear your energy, walk away from that, step onto a new path. And I believe it's happening anyway. You know, they're basically telling you this is already happening. And the best thing you can do is start listening to your intuition, and you will be guided, and it's going to be beautiful. Better than you can imagine, better than you can think. You can thank them later, right? That's what the card says. You can thank them later. All right, I'm going to get this affirmation for you here to close out your reading. I am a trustworthy friend who shows up. Interesting. That's an interesting one. I would just pay attention why they're giving this to you. Given what we've heard so far, if you're being guided to show up, you know, I would just trust that. I don't know how that's going to show up for you, if I'm honest, but you're meant to show up. If you perhaps make an obligation or you make a promise or something like that to a good friend or someone who supported you, you understand. They said they understand. Interesting to come up. Well, group 3, this was your reading. Love it. If you found it helpful, please give me a thumbs up or leave me a comment down below. And I am sending you so much love. If you know somebody else who may find this helpful, then feel free to share it with them so that they can receive the messages that they need. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that you will be notified the next time that I post a pick a card reading. Hit the little bell, the notification bell. I am excited for you. I feel like it feels like this has been a long time coming or something, and that you've been thinking about it and pondering over it and trying to hold on to it, but the orchestration guides have concluded it on purpose for a reason, and something beautiful is going to be coming in the space of that, and you're meant to just trust your intuition and keep asking, knowing that they're supporting you every step of the way. Every step of the way. I wish nothing but the best for you. I hope that this serves you, group number 3. Thank you so much.